Madam Speaker, point of order.
So tomorrow is the day that most of us have been waiting for. Pre-election came and went. The actual elections came and went. Then it was post-election where we were introduced to the government of national unity. So tomorrow, finally, is the first sitting of Parliament after our election. First of all, let's hear exactly what the budget was for this first sitting.
To be able to manage this transition that we are undertaking, convening of these sittings, members that are taken to Cape Town, payment of their hotels, payment of all issues related to that, their tools of trades, and so on, including the cost for inductions and related matters. It's one thing to throw in figures, it's another to outline the figures contextually. What did it cost us to do exactly this in 2019? In 2019, we budgeted 43 million to undertake the transition of the 6th administration. Now in 2024, as we usher in the 7th administration, we've made a budget of 58 million. Why high figure? Is it high in any relative terms, in terms of the 5-year transition? You would ask. But without appreciating the contextual drivers of that, in 2019, we had no building of 5. We had no building to be able to undertake all of that. Now we had to create a precinct of parliament called City ICC. The cost of this venue, the number of days that you have to secure the building, right up until the 3 days after, would also contribute to that difference of 43 and 58 million. So that's the budget that we have put up for the management of the transition for the 7th Parliament.
Now we know that there's going to be quite a bit that is happening on this first sitting of Parliament. There's going to be a new president that's going to be sworn in. We also have a speaker that is going to be sworn in, as well as the ministers that are also going to be sworn in. So we are well aware that Chief Justice Zondo did receive a list of all the people that are going to be members of Parliament this year. But let's take a listen to him speak.
No, today is very important because it's connected with the first sitting of Parliament, which I must convene. So once this step has taken place, the next thing will be the announcement of the date for the first sitting of Parliament, where the Speaker will be elected, the Deputy Speaker and the President will also be elected. And as you might know, as I said earlier on, the Chief Justice presides over the election of the Speaker, presides over the election of the President, and he also has to administer the oath to all members of the National Assembly, as well as the NCOP. He also presides over the election of the chairperson of the NCOP. So now this step that has taken place enables us to then look at fixing a date for the first sitting.
If the process fails, what are the repercussions?
Well, obviously, if there's no compliance with the Constitution, it will mean that there has been no compliance, there's no National Assembly that can perform its duties and so on, but that's not going to happen. You know, the National Assembly, Parliament will sit, there will be a first sitting, and there will be enough members who would constitute a quorum. It will happen. I don't think that there is a risk that National Assembly or Parliament will not be constituted.
So tomorrow in Cape Town is definitely the day. It's a day that will bring us a whole lot of answers to the questions that we have. It's definitely a day I'm looking forward to. I'm looking forward to see exactly who will be the minister of what. I am hoping that we have a good selection this time around. I'm hoping that we will have a team, or members of parliament rather, that will represent us well, ministers that will represent us well. I am hoping that, the changes that are going to come with tomorrow's decisions are going to be changes that are going to benefit South Africa as a country, that are going to benefit South Africans as the citizens of the country. All right, guys, hopefully we'll have a chat again tomorrow, because the sitting does start at 10 o'clock in the morning, and I know for sure I'm going to be one that's watching.